Welcome to the Inshore Fishing Association's Redfish Tour with expanded coverage of the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour and the Lucas Oil IFA Pro-Am. Stay tuned as weekend warriors and seasoned pros battle it out for catch, bragging rights, and redfish supremacy. Welcome to Louisiana's Bayou Country. We're in Houma, Louisiana, in Terrebonne Parish, and we're getting up close and personal with the fish as we launch the kayaks for the 2013 IFA Kayak Fishing Tour Championship, presented by Hobie.
Captain's meeting is tonight. We have 2 days of competition, Friday and Saturday. Anglers get out there about safe light, which is about 7:15. They'll get back here at least by 4 o'clock to look at their pictures and photographs of their fish.
With several years of tournament experience under their belts, the IFA kayak anglers have brought the competition to another level while still maintaining a friendly atmosphere.
Not a whole lot at stake. It's a fun competition. Everybody here is great friends. We all get along. The Louisiana group, and there's 2 huge kayak groups here, your Lafayette Kayak Club and the Bayou Coast Kayak Fishing Club. And there is hundreds of kayak anglers in Louisiana. And when you have everybody else converge here in Louisiana to fish together, it's just a fun time. That's the main thing. We all come here, we have a blast. You never know who's going to pull out the great fish.
Houma, Louisiana is located about an hour south of New Orleans and contains over 2,500 square miles of mysterious swamps and vast wetlands.
We are so excited to welcome all the IFA competitors to our area. I expect that the guys that are down here competing are going to find really great spots. They're going to find really great fish. Hope that you have a good time while you're here in Terrebonne Parish, and we hope that you're going to come back and join us in years to come.
Let's break down the rules of the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour Championship. This 2-day tournament is a catch photo release for the total aggregate length of a redfish and a trout.
Usually I would say big, usually 120 plus. This year with the fish I'm hearing, I'm wondering if 115 could win it, but you're looking for 50 plus inches each day.
Based on the past 2 years that I've fished the Nationals, I think you're gonna need 60 inches both days.
If I had to guess right now, probably 65 to 67 inches. It's a combination, probably about, I'm thinking about 135.
Usually, you know, I kind of set a kind of a inch mark I want to reach when I go into these tournaments. It kind of progressively gets higher every year because people are learning new techniques, and that just brings the totals up higher. So we want to shoot for 55 inches every day, and if we can get past that, we're feeling pretty good. And we just try our best, try to get our red so we can get those inches taken care of, and then try to work the rest of the day for the trout.
Let's get out on the water. Even though it's every man for himself, many of the anglers pair up as part of their strategy out on the water. We followed along with Matt Van and his Hobie teammate, Brandon Barton.
Yeah, we live in the same area. We fish really good together. We do a lot of offshore fishing, a lot of inshore fishing together back home. And every Louisiana division event this year, we fish together, and we just get along really well and fish really good. We want both of us to do really well. So if he beats me, you know, I'm happy for him, and vice versa. You know, obviously you want to beat your friend, but when they do good, you're not mad. You know, you're happy when you're both catching fish.
Ow! That one hurts.
Today, basically, our game plan was to get on some decent trout quickly in some deeper water and do that as quickly as possible, maybe pick up a few small redfish on the way out to where we were targeting our larger fish.
That might be a catfish.
When we got out there, we weren't able to fish the bait pods like we had the day before, so we started targeting the structure, the drop-offs, the deep water, and that worked out decent to start with. We got into some small scully trout. I was able to put a couple on the board.
On the board.
More action from the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour Championship when the IFA Redfish Tour show returns. The IFA Redfish Tour is brought to you in part by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Cabela's, it's in your nature. Arctic Ice, preserve an Arctic refuge in your cooler. Berkley Gulp Alive, fish tested, angler approved. And by Yamaha Marine, reliability starts here.
Hobie Kayaks provide the ultimate lightweight fishing platforms that will offer anyone what they want when it comes time to hit the water. Hobie Kayaks' commitment to innovation, quality, and owner satisfaction is unparalleled in the industry. So when it's time for you to go kayaking, remember there's only one name to remember, and that's Hobie Kayak.
Lucas Fishing Reel Oil is a special blend of oil and additives, specifically designed to lubricate all moving parts in freshwater and saltwater fishing reels and rust corrosion protection even under the most adverse conditions. The new one-drop applications allow you to put just the right amount of lubricant into hard-to-reach areas. Increase your reel performance with Lucas Oil high-performance products. Learn more at lucasoil.com.
The distances aren't getting shorter. The trucks are going farther. The 2013 Ram 1500 with best-in-class fuel economy, engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram. The new Ram 1500, Motor Trend's 2013 Truck of the Year.
It was the best day. It was the best day. It was the best day. It was the best day because of you.
We make a great pair, Huh? Progressive and the great outdoors. We make a great pair.
Right, totally. That's what I was thinking.
Covering the things that make the outdoors great. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour Show. We're in the heart of Cajun country, Houma, Louisiana, for day one of the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour Championship, presented by Hobie.
This community is made for fishing here and got lots of redfish water, lots of great fishing areas, great location for our championship.
We're out on the water with Hobie teammates Matt Van and Brandon Barton. Matt has lost a few fish right at his boat, but has managed to put a 28-inch red and a small trout on the board. He's going to need to upgrade his redfish to stay in the running for a 2-day tournament.
Might have got a 1/4 inch, I don't know. That's sad, but it's a game of inches.
Luckily, both Matt and Brandon are able to fish hands-free and still cover a lot of water. Let's take a closer look at their kayaks of choice.
Anytime there's a lot of wind, it's going to definitely separate the hardcore anglers from the rest.
That's the advantage of the Mirage Drive, though. Makes that a lot easier. Especially out here when you're trying to stand up and sight cast redfish, being able to stand up, pull up close to them and cast and bring a big fish over the side of your kayak. All that plays a major part.
To find a Mirage Drive pedal system and a Hobie dealer near you, visit HobieFishing.com. Back on the water, Matt has just hooked into a monster bull red that could be a game changer.
I think it's a catfish. It's got to be a catfish. We'll know in about 20 seconds if it takes off like lightning. Might be a redfish. I hooked a very large fish and fought it for a good long time. Feels like a catfish, but that little run was nice. Oh no, it's a redfish, it's a redfish. It's a redfish. Oh yeah. I could feel the fish grinding my leader, so I felt like I had to be easy with it. At the point where I thought I had the fish worn down, I pulled it up to land it, had the fish right there. Did not have the appropriate net to land the fish, which is my fault. And as soon as I grabbed the fish, it took a dive and snapped off. Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Oh! That was a devastating blow for me. It took me probably an hour and a half to get over it.
It was heartbreaking because I want us both to come out, you know, close to each other. So when he lost the fish, I told him, you got to get another net, man. So.
That was a good start to $3,000 right there.
Emotions are running high here on the water. When the IFA Redfish Tour returns, we'll see if Matt gets a second chance. The IFA trusts Ranger boats to get them to and from their spots on tournament day. Let's put your Ranger boat knowledge to the test. How many different boat models make up the 2014 Ranger lineup? For the answer to this, visit mydreamrig.com.
Every curve, edge, line, and feature is designed for one quest: to seek, find, follow, and catch fish. It's all part of the Take Charge mission of the Ranger Saltwater Series. Experience the total performance difference at a Ranger dealer today. Whether you're trolling, bowling, drifting, anchored, or chasing the tide, these shallow water legends are built to fish as well as fly. Yamaha outboards. You love the water, now own it.
It's 200 streamlined horsepower of Yamaha forward thinking. The all-new F200 inline 4-stroke. Whether you're an offshore angler, pontoon cruiser, bay boater, or walleye hunter, the responsive and fuel-efficient F200 combines amazing power and versatility in one incredibly compact and lightweight package. The all-new F200. Legendary Yamaha reliability and the freedom of forward thinking.
For years, they've quietly taken you where the fish are. But now the silence is about to break. With the incredible new iPilot Link, your Minn Kota and Humminbird can communicate with each other. So you can hold on a spot like an electronic anchor. Record and return to waypoints and paths. Follow any Lake Master depth contour and more. All automatically and all from your Humminbird or the Link remote. They talk and you'll be speechless.
Gulp Alive from Berkeley is the most revolutionary artificial bait yet. Its potent attractant acts like a blood trail in the water. And unlike live bait, you can recharge and reuse it. In fact, it not only outlasts live bait, it actually outfishes live bait. Yeah, that's what we thought you'd say. Gulp Alive from Berkeley. What you need to catch more fish.
The IFA Redfish Tour is brought to you in part by Humminbird Electronics, simply, clearly, better. Hobie Fishing, Mirage Drive Pedal System. Lucas Oil, High Performance Oil Products, Inc. It works. Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. And by Progressive, the power of the Name Your Price tool. Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour here in Houma, Louisiana for the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour Championship. Day one on the water has been emotional as Hobie angler Matt Van lost a monster right next to his kayak.
Oh! The first thing that went through my mind when I lost that fish was, never give up, because I've been there before. I've lost fish in tournaments, and then after that, the next thing that went through my mind was, why don't you have a really big net?
Matt's Hobie teammate Brandon Barton has offered to lend Matt his net should he get a second chance at a bull, but after hooking into a monster of his own, he does him one better.
I didn't want the same thing to happen to me that happened to him, so I was really nervous since he just lost one. It was a good fish, and it ran towards some structure, and I was able to turn its head and get it away. And then it got tail wrapped a little bit, which I backed off the drag a little bit so I could land him. Once he was in the net, I was very, very relieved.
Woo! Got her? Yeah. All right. Woo! Good job, Bubba. 39 and a half. All right. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Louisiana redfish, baby. Matt, I ain't even gonna stay. I'm just gonna leave.
All right, man.
Cause I'd feel so bad if I hooked another bull right here in front of you. I'm gonna let you get them all. Woo! Man, that was fun.
He offered his net to me as he left, which was awesome because I had already been going over and over in my mind, what if this happens again? How am I gonna have the confidence to land this fish? I did upgrade my leader. Once I got the good net in my hand, I felt pretty good about things, but it was a long 2 hours before I got that next strike.
There he is. There we go.
For 2 hours, I had been playing every scenario through my mind, and I was staked out, and I had had trouble unclipping my stakeout line earlier. And so when I hooked up with this fish, rather than dealing with that, I just grabbed my fillet knife, sliced my line, and it was off to the chases. And that fish took me probably less than 10 minutes to land. I got it up, had the net, put it in the boat, and was just totally relieved.
Yes! 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 Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Matt's 39-inch bull red put his total length up to 56.75 inches, enough to land him in 8th place going into day 2, but the competition is stiff.
That, my friends, is why you never give up. And you come into Louisiana and you fish the IFA.
Day 1 was full of ups and downs, but the anglers are bringing in some great lengths. Let's head to the Day 1 photo weigh-in. 2012 winner and reigning kayak champion Benton Parrott had a great day on the water and is in 3rd place going into Day 2. Chris Holmes is sitting tight in 2nd place, only a few inches behind Brandon Bayard. Brandon is not only leading on Day 1, he is also the Louisiana points leader and is fishing for the highly coveted Angler of the Year award.
We have 5 divisions. I was lucky enough to win one of the divisions. All the division winners come out here to the championship, and we don't always fish with each other all the time, but over here at championship we get to meet each other, talk about different fishing techniques, and they pit us up against each other, the 5 division winners, and whoever has the highest inches at the end of the weekend takes the division crown, and so that's something really special that I'm trying to win this time.
It's Day 2 of the IFA Kayak Fishing Championship, and the kayakers were greeted with sporadic rain and unpredictable winds. We met up with groups of anglers, including Brendan Bayard and Benton Parrott, who have an interesting strategy for bringing their fish in this morning.
Fishing with a few of your buddies in a place like this is,
You can see how we're all kind of spread out, almost like dove hunting or something like that. You just kind of push the fish around to each other. You can see where they are, and you can kind of head towards that, and there'll be a big old school underneath the water, and you can try to hook up. And a lot of times you can play these fish in, and your buddy can throw where your fish is, and they'll have a bunch of them following each other, and you can get double hookups.
Day 2 is off to a slow start, and the weather has turned on the anglers here in Louisiana. When the IFA Kayak Fishing Championship returns, we'll see who still managed to pull out a win here in Houma, Louisiana.
C.A. Richardson here for Power Pole, where every shallow water anchor is designed and tested to be extremely quiet. How quiet? Let's take a look. Hey guys. Great work, guys.
Don't slam the door!
Power Pole, deadly silent to help you catch more fish.
It was the best day. It was the best day. It was the best day. It was the best day because of you.
We make a great pair. Great pair. Huh? Progressive and the great outdoors. We make a great pair.
Right, totally. That's what I was thinking.
Covering the things that make the outdoors great. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
For camping, fishing, hunting, or anything outdoors, bring along Arctic Ice. Simply freeze these versatile cooler packs and they're ready to keep your food and drinks cold throughout your outing. Arctic Ice can maintain in a cooler 60% longer than the equal weight of regular ice, and with no more mess or soggy food. Arctic Ice is clean and easy. Alaskan Series can maintain a sub 40-degree cooler for days, and the Tundra Series can keep game frozen till it gets home. Preserve an Arctic refuge in your cooler. Choose Arctic Ice.
There is no other sunglass product on the market like Amphibia. Optimized for life on water and land, Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities and to float in water.
See this? No! Oh! I see him!
On top of all this, Amphibia products are built to last, ensuring that they'll stand up to whatever you can dish out, time and time again. No other sunglass product on the market offers the features and quality that we do. Amphibia Sports Sunglasses incorporate several new advances, including maximum horizontal displacement lenses and a patented air cells that ensures every frame floats. In addition, Amphibia lenses are scratch-resistant, 100% polarized, anti-reflective on both the inside and outside, water-phobic, and ANSI-rated for protection. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour in Houma, Louisiana, Terrebonne Parish. We're out in the water for Day 2 of the IFA Kayak Fishing Championship presented by Hobie, and we met up with Benton Parrott and Day 1 leader Brendan Bayard. Benton won the Kayak Championship last year. Let's take a look back at his win. This IFA Flashback is brought to you by Progressive Insurance.
Last year it was amazing to win. It was my first big win with the IFA. We started off last year, went out foggy morning. I was actually going to the place I wanted to fish, and a bull red came up chasing shrimp near me. I saw him, made a cast, immediately hooked up on a bull. Probably didn't take 10 more minutes, and I had a big trout on the boat. I was off the water early last year. It was fantastic. You could stand up on your outback and drift the school and pick out the ones you want side casting them. You know, we can only hope up a dream of something like this year, but I don't think the fishing is going to be the same as it was last year.
This IFA Flashback was brought to you by Progressive Insurance, insuring more than 1 million watercraft. Find out more details by visiting progressive.com. Back on the water, the kayakers were off to a good start, pulling in bull reds and having massive lengths on the board here for Day 1. But the weather has took a turn for the worse, and the anglers are being forced to make some tough decisions.
It was horrible. I looked like a ninja going out this morning. I was all bundled up, and you know, the driving rain, sideways rain, and probably 2.5, 3 foot waves. And it's horrible.
The weather was some of the most challenging weather I've ever fished in the kayak, and I was just glad to get out of there, really.
I was fortunate to get in before that weather rolled in on everybody, and I fortunately got a good redfish. And just before that, I had a small trout. Coming in here to the weigh-in, I'm happy. Not sure where I'll finish out, but it was tough weather, and I'm just glad I made it back.
Let's head to the final photo weigh-in at the IFA Kayak Fishing Tour Championship. The 2012 champion, Benton Parrott, did not take home a win here today, but he did bring in the Berkeley Big Fish for the tournament. Jared Waits had a solid 2 days and ended up with a total 2-day length of 104.75 inches, landing him 3rd place. The Louisiana native, Brendan Bayard, also had 2 great days and took 2nd place with 116 inches. He also finished on top of the points leaders, earning him the highly coveted Angler of the Year.
It's a kayak fishing dream come true, you know. A lot of hard work, just kind of totally learning how to fish differently for this tour. Helped me win this today, and it was just like, man, I'm feeling blessed. It's pretty awesome.
Awesome job. Your grand champion here in Houma, Louisiana, Mr. Steve Lassard.
Steve brought in a total 2-day length of 114.38 and is taking home an additional Angler Advantage payout.
I've had a win in IFA, but this one's special. Really strong field. We had some guys shooting for the big prize, you know, and a lot of stuff's on the line, and I just tried to stay consistent and put all that out of my mind.
Congratulations, Steve, and to all the kayak anglers competing in today's event. Here are the standings for the 2013 IFA Kayak Fishing Tour Championship. Thanks for watching. This season isn't over yet.
Yeah! Is it? Yeah, baby! Woo! Yeah!
Stay tuned this season for the 2013 IFA Redfish Tour Championship Boats portion and the highly anticipated 2nd Lucas Oil IFA Pro-Am. You won't want to miss it.
Tony Shammer, sauce ball! That's what I'm talking about, boy!
If you'd like to register for your chance to compete with some of the best redfish pros, visit ifatours.com or call 478-836-4266.
Yeah, sweet.
Find the Inshore Fishing Association Redfish Tour on Facebook and to get updates on upcoming events, and you'll also be eligible to win sponsor giveaways. We'll see you on the IFA Redfish Tour Facebook page.
You got to get a net, bro.
She was every bit of those yesterday.
You got to get a net, Matt.
Her tail was like that.
I'm moving in front of you. I'm tired of you cutting me off.
That was some of the worst conditions I think I've ever fished in my life.